how do you catch up? I don't know how you catch up. You can't right now.
Marcela Honus, the opponent in this one, hoping to catch up and get off to a hot start early. That's the only option against Waters. She rarely opens that door because she does things like that on her way up to the kitchen.
Right, and Honus has some game. She can strike the ball. She's got some variety. We saw some drives and a couple dipping drops in that first point.
Point. 1-0. Point.
Out of the corner and another point for Leigh Waters.
I mean, you can just see it come off of her paddle differently.
2-0.
Yeah, point case there too on the backhand side. Takes the ball early on the rise, takes away even a second of time from you on the other side with the way she strikes it.
Yeah, and she's stretching,
3-0.
but she's still balanced when she is stretching or lunging. That was awkward. As Leigh Waters breaking back to the middle of the court, and Honus decides to go back cross, forcing an awkward swing from Leigh.
0-3. Point.
Yeah, there's the factor that the players have been dealing with throughout the day. Return of serves 6 inches long.
1-3.
Honus making a joke. I got one. One being a point.
Better.
That's a funny comment from Honus.
But it is an accomplishment.
But at the same time, you know, that is some of the mindset that these ladies have coming on court with Leigh Waters. So you have to be careful. I like the lightness and
4-1.
Some of that the players bring to the table, but you also need to be able to believe that you can win.
Point.
Well, how can you believe when she does? I mean, it's demoralizing.
It's true.
What she does to you on the court.
It is spirit breaking.
Yeah. She doesn't have any moments off either. Like it's never like a lapse in performance.
I was just fortunate. A few times that I played her, she was like 11. So that you know, it's just what it is. She's good.
1-5. Point.
And 1 meets 2 for Honus.
2-5.
Quick points. That's a great look from Honus. Pretty clean mover laterally from the back of the court. Honus in a pretty extreme open stance on her serve too. She gets the ball back anytime soon. We'll take a look at that.
Just cranks the volley to the opening.
That's the shotgun two-handed backhand from
Timeout
Leigh
receiver,
Waters.
6-2.
And they just had a world-class athlete for a child. He just sits back and just relaxes, doesn't have to coach, just watches her destroy people. It's a fun job. Sounds like a fun job. And that is a heck of a two-handed backhand cross court from Honus. And Leigh Waters nowhere near able to cover that.
2-6. Point.
Leigh Waters
3-6.
yelling from the sidelines to bring in those targets for Leigh Waters. Ooh, that was almost extra nasty, but just overcooked it, about 6 inches wide. And bringing in those targets, just you can't look to paint the lines when you're having this adjustment in altitude. Bring in your target, adjust your technique and your stroke, and you have to play to the elements.
About 2,800 feet above sea level here in St. George.
Point.
Swift set up for the inside-out volley touch for Waters. Waters would run into Kaylin Campbell or Victoria DiMuzio in her quarterfinal rounds. If she can advance here.
Point.
Nice approach shot from Annalie Waters, who seems to be attacking the ball and taking it on the rise when she decides to come forward more and more. The last couple times I've seen her play.
9-3.
As long as you can time it well, it can be a great option. That looked long to me.
Point.
Sideline to
point.
sideline.
Timeout receiver.
Game points
10-3.
for one.
Slight net maintenance, and it looks like we're good
Time
to go.
in. Game point. 10-3.
Game points at 10-3 for Waters. Drop volley touch. Honus
Point
was there,
game.
but couldn't pay it off. Waters runs away with the first.
It was
Two, time
11-3,
in,
but there was a
0-0.
little bit to like there for Honus.
Nice. Just makes life so much easier for herself with that transition.
Yeah. That was a great read from Honus to break cross court, but just too much power from Annalie.
At least you are having a lot of fun in this competition.
1-0. Point.
A heavy serve from Annalie. And it's definitely more on the table with this altitude.
2-0.
And that serve is a controlled environment too. So the return is more of an issue to hit those balls long that we've seen throughout the day.
3-0.
You're reacting to someone's serve. So go big on the serve and force some of those return errors.
Head up. I did. I had it just back.
And no mercy for Waters,
0-3.
just clarifying that there's not an extra point on the table. Nice ball from Marcela. Uh-oh, sun in her eyes.
All
Still
right.
buries it.
Yeah, casual, smooth there.
Yeah.
The put away, it was an interesting situation because Honus didn't even look up for the ball. She just knew it was going to land in front of her, waited for it to bounce, and then hit through.
1-3. Point.
Nice backhand, redirected up the line from Honus. Somehow kept it short and low.
2-3. Head up.
Looking for a tasty little around the post from the back of the court from Honus, who has pretty quiet
3-2.
technique on her ground strokes. Not much of a loop or a backswing from her. Less can go wrong.
Point.
Something went wrong on that last one, though, for Honus.
Honus asking how far it was
4-2.
out, just for clarification purposes.
Even the misses. So,
Right.
So it's a shank off the end of the paddle and clips the tape, and a clean winner up the line for Annalie Waters.
Well, men's singles, Adam. How about the run of James Ignatowicz?
5-2.
First he takes out Pesationi. Then it's Jaime Martinez-Vick. Nice finish for Waters
Point.
in the round of 32 there for Vick. Pickles Martinez-Vick. Then he has Zane Ford in the round of 16. Knocks him out in
Timeout
3 games.
receiver, 6-2.
And he is into the...
Played great last year in Major League Pickleball. I'm sure we'll see the same.
Point.
Nice to have a veteran presence and great teammate in Zane Gucci Navratil as well.
7-2.
Krista Getcheva and Craig Johnson, the 5th and 6th players selected to the roster.
Yeah,
Point.
let's not forget about those 5th and 6th premier level players. They
Yeah.
are ready to fill in and might find themselves in the lineup at a moment's notice.
Jeannie
8-2.
Bouchard was, of course, part of that trade that sent her to the Phoenix Flames in exchange
Point.
for Megan Dazan. And a miss for Honus.
Yeah, and serve is extra big from Annalie
9-2.
Waters today.
Point. Match point.
Match point quickly for the world number 1.
Ten two. Game point match.
Waters shakes it, and Honus takes the loss in positive fashion.